This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects. This is A-Game. Fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
If you wanna be on top, you better bring your A-Game. Can't nobody stop me 'cause I'm always on my A-Game. If you wanna be a bitch, go and get it, go let's talk so you won't have no problems at all.
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support this platform. Much love. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in right now. Shout out to everybody, man. If you tuned in, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you share this stream. Make sure you share this stream. Make sure you share this stream. If you're catching the playback, make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content. And last but certainly not least, make sure you financially support the show. You can do that by going to CashApp $SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. That's CashApp $SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV is where you can go to financially support the show. Make sure y'all financially support the show, man. If you got any questions, any comments, leave it in your super chat and I will post them. All other donation links will be in the chat room. All other donation links will be in the chat room during the stream. So make sure y'all financially support the show. Shout out to the masculine mercenaries. One love to all my madam mercenaries, and salute to everybody who support me and who support this platform. Sheep Stay Sleep TV. It's very much appreciated, man. It's very much appreciated. So today's show, we're going to speak about the lack of integrity of these dudes in this space, man. The longer I continue my journey here on YouTube and creating content, it's like the more and more I stay here, I just begin to see guys really lose their way. And what we originally got from the men in this space, it's no longer there. It's no longer there. And for a long time, I've been just sitting back and watching dudes and their lack of integrity. See, what I began to notice is a lot of these guys who claim they have problems with women, it's because they don't want to sit back and look at the problems that they have with themselves. They don't understand that they're displaying an extreme amount of foolery, of gossip, and just a lack of integrity as men. The integrity in this space is no longer here. It's no longer here. The guys have totally succumbed to what the hyenas want They have succumbed to hyena politics. They have succumbed to hyena talking points. These guys are now here to please the hyena. And they actually think that they're outsmarting people because they think that the men in the space can't see that behind the scenes, they made a deal with the gynocracy. And see, that is what we're going to speak on today. The deal that these guys made behind the scenes with the same women that they complain about. This is why there's women in this space. Because they have become allies with the same women they became who they were enemies with at one point. And I told y'all that this was going to happen. I told y'all this was already going on. See, this speaks to the lack of integrity of men. Because see, the women already knew if they apply enough pressure that most of these dudes are going to fold. You see, they already knew that these guys were going to fold. Because one thing that they understand about these dudes is that these dudes are selling behinds for a YouTube check. This is why the covert hyenas, because there's no overt hyenas in the black manosphere, or what they call the black manosphere. It's only covert hyenas there. And I already did a whole show on the profile of a covert hyena. But see, what these so-called men did was they went behind the scenes and they made a deal with the gynocracy. They cut a deal. They cut a deal because they don't want these women to mess up their money. So what they did was they cut them in to the money. Because these guys behind the scenes already knew what was coming. They already knew that these hyenas was coming to take over this space. So the way that they slowed it down was they gave them a proposition. They know females are nesters. So what they did was they said, listen, y'all don't have to come in and take everything. We'll give y'all your own section. We'll give y'all your own section. We'll give y'all your own grounds. We'll let y'all exist with us. You see, this is what happens. This is why you see what you see going on with the men, with all of the infighting. With all of the infighting. While they sit around and spew these mainstream media feminist topics, bring them to the space, and then make you dudes talk about it. See? Dudes are actually siphoning topics off of these women's content. They're not even building off of men anymore. Because the men are here to destroy each other. Because there are women in the space. And a lot of men like to show off when women are around. This is why every time they have a panel over there with the coverts, the covert perspective, right? It always end up an argument over there with the dudes. It's because you niggas get up there trying to show the women up there that y'all are mentally superior, that y'all smarter than the other guys. This is what y'all do. When at the end of the day, y'all are still on their platform, so what y'all saying don't even really matter to them. It don't even matter. But you still get up there and do it because what? You lack integrity. You lack integrity. See, your corporate job can't teach you how to have integrity. Two, 300 people in your chat box can't teach you how to have integrity. Your favorite YouTube content creator cannot teach you how to have integrity. And this is the number one problem with most black men today. We lack integrity. We'll do anything for some ass, and we'll do anything for some cash. You'll do anything for some ass, and you'll do anything for some cash. How do we know this is true? Just look at this space. Just look at this space. Just look at how many dudes done got outed for tricking and simping and dry dicking behind the scenes. Already. Dudes that's supposed to be married, dry dicking behind the scenes. Cash apping broads who don't even do content. Spending up their money. Because they lack integrity as men. And these are the same dudes that'll get up there and do a panel and talk about how women use men. And how these women are only out for the bag, but you sitting there dropping coins and pennies and shit in they bags. You dropping cash in their bags. That's because you lack integrity. And the problem with you dudes is y'all want the women to have more integrity than the men. Y'all want these women to have integrity, to be integral. Y'all are expecting more out of women than y'all get out of yourselves as men. This is a problem. This is a problem. We lack integrity. This is why these women that get up on a panel and disrespect you. Because she knows you lack integrity. Because she knows you're in love with her picture. You're in love with her avatar. You're in love with views and subscribers and clicks. This is why these women don't respect y'all around here. Because y'all don't have no integrity. Y'all are not stomped down in y'all game. See, it's a difference between having game and being stomped down. A lot of you dudes' game is flimsy. That's why the women still get up there and play y'all. Because y'all are not stomped down. You're real loosey-goosey. You're real flimsy in your approach with women. You're not stern. You don't mean what you say, and you don't say what you mean. Because you don't have integrity. You got money, but do you got some integrity, brother? Do you got some of that? Shout out to D. Miller L. Peace to you. See, you could pay for something, but are you about something? And most of you dudes around here are not about shit. That's why y'all still sitting around talking about the affairs of women. Because you don't have, or you haven't properly implemented your program. You don't have nothing going for yourself. You don't have nothing going for yourself. So you get up here and want to win every argument, but you're still losing in life with women. You come online to win the argument with women, but you're losing in life with women. You see? You're still losing in life, but you're getting online, winning all the arguments, but you're losing in life. So what does it matter? What does it matter? So is the Black Manosphere just a cyber group? Is it just some place where you guys come and congregate online? Or you men's rights activists that are in the Black Manosphere? Can we see some real life work? And see, y'all dudes get mad when I ask y'all this because it questions y'all integrity. See, it questions if you really about that work. See, what are you doing in real time to substantiate your message? That's what counts when you're dealing with men. See, the men want to know what your stats is looking like and not YouTube views. Not YouTube views. Not subscriber counts. You see? That's not going to move anything in the world for black men. You see? But y'all are all concerned with the politics and the issues dealing with women. And not even women, strags. Not even solid women, strags. Y'all are concerned with the analytics of the hyena. Hyena analytics. The profile of a hyena. This is what y'all talk about. This is why the hyenas entertain you dudes. Because they know they're talking to another hyena. He's just a male. You notice they don't go to certain platforms with that BS because they know it's not going to fly. Because they know that it's men around with integrity who is not going to allow you to get up there and talk to them in a condescending manner. That's not accepted. Coming on my panel trying to argue with me and tell me what you think and how you don't care what I think, and see, that type of shit is going to get you ejected from my panel after I check you. And see, you got these guys around here who will allow these hyenas to come and disrespect them. They call men who check women like that, who check the hyena. Oh, those they trying to alpha their way through shit. They just alpha. They're just alpha, which is another lame talking point. Because at the end of the day, an alpha male is a man who can lead men. So when you hear a man checking a woman on a panel, that don't got shit to do with being an alpha male. You slow ass dudes. Please stop saying that. A alpha male is a male leader of other males. That is all an alpha male is. Just because a man is an alpha male don't mean he can lead a woman. You see? Because alpha manhood don't have nothing to do with women. When you a beta male, that means you're subservient to other men, not to women, to other men. See, you guys got it messed up around here. Listening to your manosphere demigods who got you running on hyena programming. Okay? If you're a beta male, you are a beta male because you're subservient or you rank underneath men who rank above you. And beta males can lead. There's beta males who are leaders in their group of beta men. So when you hear alpha, beta, sigma, theta, delta, that all has to do with manhood. It has nothing to do with women. It has nothing to do with you getting on a panel talking to women. It has nothing to do with your tone of voice. It has nothing to do with your diction or your passion. None of that dictates whether you are alpha, whether you are beta, none of that. Some of those things could be traits or maybe notifications, but that still doesn't mean anything. Because a lot of us talk loud because we grew up around noise. We grew up in the hood. We grew up in chaos. We grew up in fast inner cities, so we used to hearing noise. That's not a sign of being an alpha male because you raise your voice. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. That just means that you're passionate about what you're saying, or you may be angry. That's all that means. Doesn't mean you're an alpha male. But see, you dudes lack integrity. So what you like to do is, you dudes who lack integrity, you like to dumb down the other guys whose strong points is where you guys lacking. So being that you lack integrity, being that you lack this, you knock the guys who don't. The guys who have integrity, you call them haters. Because they don't want to sit next to y'all at y'all cool lunch table with a bunch of goofies. Because you have integrity and don't want to ride through the magical fanny pack, you're a hater. You're a hater. Because you decide to build your platform off of your content and not who you cool with, you're a hater. And this is why there's no accountability in this space, because there's no integrity. You got to have integrity to be willing to hold yourself accountable as a man. Let me repeat that. You have to have integrity to be willing to hold yourself accountable as a man. If you don't have no integrity, you're not willing to admit when you're wrong. You don't have, that doesn't compute in your mind because you lack integrity. Which most of you guys around here do. 90% of you dudes lack integrity. How do we know this? The covert hyena's perspective. All they got to do is put up a title and y'all come running in there. because you lack integrity. But these were the same women who y'all had a problem with last year. Y'all had a problem with what they were doing. You see? Lack of integrity amongst men. See, because they're not here on their own merit. They're here because of you dudes, you jokers, you sap suckers. That's why they're here. Because you told them you can be here and it's okay. But the same guys who was co-signing all of this shit was some of the same guys who was running around smiling and beguiling with the masculine mercenaries. Acting like he was still team red pill, or he was team masculine mercenaries. He was team masculine. He was team male's rights activism. How the hell were you for black male agency when you allow these goddamn covert hyenas to exist in this space who use nothing but feminist talking points? Huh? But you were still running around smiling with the masculine mercenaries. Meanwhile, you behind the scenes telling the hyenas they'll be okay if they was to be here. We'll protect you. Think I don't know that? That's why they feel so comfortable, because they're under male protection. You see? That's why they're comfortable. Because they're not in danger in a male space, spewing feminist rhetoric, talking about colorism. That's a feminist talking point. That don't have shit to do with the plight of black men. But y'all allow them to get this shit off. Because you lack integrity, brother. You lack integrity. See, when you have integrity, men, you're going to hurt a lot of people's feelings in life. When you a black man of integrity, people are not going to like you. People are going to call you a monster. They're going to say you're mean. They're going to say these things because black men are supposed to be what? We are the tools of society. We are the tools of society. We're commodities. So how dare you stand up for yourself? How dare you not do what I say? How dare you, black man? How dare you defend your own honor? How dare you have some confidence about yourself? How dare you? And this is how they talk to us. Oh, you're just stupid. How could you say that? You're stupid. Yeah, because you generally you think I'm stupid. Generally you think I'm stupid, but you won't tell a redneck in Walmart he's stupid. You won't tell a redneck in Walmart that he's stupid, but you quick to tell a black man he's stupid. You're quick to tell a black man he don't know shit. But you'll sit there and let somebody warp your whole mind around this bullshit ideology of feminism. And these are the same women who are in this space with platforms. But all the guys who lack integrity, they're cool with. Do I have to say that again? All the guys that lack integrity, they're friends with them. Why do you think that's so? Why do you think that's so? Because they could get their bullshit off on them. Women love dudes like that. A little easy-going type of nigga. His favorite word is yes. Women love them type of niggas because they could trample over you. They could trample over you. And then when they get tired of you, they could call you a weak-ass nigga and say they don't like weak men and throw you away. This is what they do on them panels. They get y'all up there, hey, hey, reel you right in. And then as soon as you say some shit, she don't like, what? What you mean, boy? What you talking about, boy? Y'all niggas be up there allowing them to call y'all boys. What, boy? Boy, shut up. Did she call her husband a boy? Do her husband take it as a figure of speech? See, you niggas don't even question that because y'all don't have integrity. Because you still let your mama call you a boy. You still let your mama call you a boy. Because your mama don't respect you as a man. That's why your girlfriend don't. That's why these broads around here don't. That's why. You let her call you a boy. Boy, shut up, boy. I be catching all that shit. I be like, damn, he ain't just hear her call him a boy? He ain't just hear her straight dismiss his talking point? Well, whatever, it's time to move on. You niggas will sit up there and do it. You niggas will stay there. Sit down, boy. Behave yourself. Watch your mouth, boy. That's what they be telling y'all on their shows. Watch your mouth, boy. Who you talking? What? Who you? What? What? And y'all sit there. Because that's the abuse y'all got from y'all mamas and the gynocracy that y'all grew up in. That's why y'all let these women do it to y'all on here. And I hope y'all know this is all payback for them. It's not really, it's payback for them. They don't care about being in the manosphere. They're here to destroy this shit. Because guess what? Men are not supposed to have brotherhood. Because when men have brotherhood, that means iron sharpens iron. And these broke down broads don't want her man to be a part of no brotherhood because he might leave her raggedy ass. See? You see? That's why when we talk about black male agency here in the masculine mercenaries, it's something different than the other guys who likes to use the term black male agency. You notice it's something different. And you notice you got some women who subscribe to it over there with those guys, and then you got the women over here who subscribe to it over here. And that's because women follow who they like. Women follow who they like and respect. And really more of who they respect, because these women watch dudes who they don't like. They just don't type in the chat room. See, that's something I learned from a little boy with dealing with my family situation. My dad always told me, son, no matter if a woman can't stand you, if she respects you, she gonna always hold you in high regard. No matter how much wrong you do, because you're not perfect. So you're gonna do some wrong shit. You're gonna say the wrong shit, you're gonna do the wrong shit. But if that woman respect what kind of man you are, All that other shit don't matter, son. All that other shit is filler. And that's what you men don't seek on here from the women. Y'all do not garner the respect of the women around here because y'all lack integrity. If a woman know all you want to do is get some pictures from her and look at her butt so you could jerk off, she know you lack integrity. That's why she don't respect you. Because you lack integrity. That's why when she up on a panel with you, she talking over you. She dismissing what you got to say because she don't respect you because you lack integrity. You lack integrity. And lacking integrity to a woman is acquiescing to her shit. Let me repeat that. A woman looks at a man with no integrity based on how he deals with her. If you are ass kissing dude, you don't have no integrity to your woman. If you're a cuck, if you are a cuck, you lack integrity, so your woman don't have to respect you. You see? You think these women ain't behind the scenes talking about who rocking with who? So if you're over there rocking with O'Shea still, you don't have no integrity. Because that dude is a sexual deviant. And it's known. So if you're hanging out with him, you lack integrity as a man. Fuck YouTube. And the views and all of that. Who are you as a man? Not who are you in the cyber world. You see, because in the cyber world, O'Shea Duke Jackson is a successful YouTuber, but in real life, he like to sodomize little boys. In real life, he's Baby Bam. In real life, but on here, he's Mr. O'Shea Duke Jackson, the Manosphere genius. See? So going around, D-riding, calling it networking, because see, that's what a lot of you dudes do around here too. Y'all do a lot of D-riding and call it networking around this joint. And then y'all wonder why it's still, you get the same results. Shout out to Hill Zen. Appreciate you, family. Because there's men nowadays don't have no integrity. And I know why they don't have no integrity. Because they're afraid to start over. They're afraid to start from the beginning. They're afraid to get it out the mud. They're afraid of that. That's why they'll sit here and nut hug other men just to have a successful YouTube platform. But what happens when people are no longer interested? Because you do know people stop watching certain reality TV shows after a while. Shits get played out. So what happens then? What happens then? And this also shows the lack of integrity with the men around here. A lot of you guys don't even want to be taken serious. You want to be an entertainer. You want to entertain the crowd. Y'all are entertainers. Y'all are goofies. You're mascots. You're mascots. But then soon as another black man is drugged through the rungs of the gynocracy, now everybody got something to say. But there's no integrity here. There's no integrity. Because everybody wants to keep quiet about this boy being a sodomite. Everybody wants to be quiet about him being a sodomite. Yeah, we can roast how ugly he is, but let's talk about the real shit. This boy's a sodomite. This man beat on women. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. So this is a guy that you follow? A dude that beat on women and is being chased out of a country right now for sodomy. Man, how do we know if it's true? How do we know if it's true? You have just displayed a lack of integrity. Because any man who is questioned about sodomizing somebody, I'm not rocking with you. I'm not rocking with you. Not at all. Then the boy went and got his daddy to try to substantiate him being a fraud. He pulled the Umar Johnson on y'all. Y'all not saying nothing about that? Because y'all lack integrity around here in the black manosphere. You lack integrity. He pulled the Umar. When Umar got jammed up, he went and called his daddy. And then later on, his daddy ended up coming back and telling the truth about his piece of shit ass son. Because Umar's a piece of shit. Just like O'Shea. But like any man or any parent, you love your child. But see, one thing I'm not going to do, because I don't lack integrity. I'm not going to speak up for my son in the public when I don't know what my son do in public. I don't know what my son do online. So I won't come online and speak on the behalf of a situation that I'm not fully aware of. But see, that's just him and his love kicking in for his son, which also shows that O'Shea was really a disrespectful, ungrateful little bastard as a son. Because for his dad to come to his defense, even though this dude is a deviant, even though this dude is wicked, he still came and spoke out for his son because that's his son. And his son asked him to do it. You see that? He loved his son. But that little prickly bastard ain't got enough respect for his own father because he lack integrity. Because he lack integrity. He don't even have the integrity of his father. He don't even have the integrity of his dad. He's a piece of shit. This is why I say on here, even though being a parent, your child still have to make the choice to listen to what you taught them. You can give your child the game. You can give them the world. You can buy them everything. You could take them to the best schools. You could do all that shit. If he or she wants to grow up and be a piece of shit That's their choice. That is your choice. And as a parent, you cannot make a choice for your children. You can't tell your child, well, you're going to be something in life because I said so. That don't make sense. All you can do is teach and pray that it reach. That's it. And lead by example. See, I don't get up here and talk about how you dudes be getting violated by women, but in real life, my woman violate me. No, my sons see me show integrity. I don't kiss their mama's ass, and they see it. So what I look like kissing a woman's ass on YouTube? What I look like kowtowing on YouTube? I don't kowtow to my woman in real time. And that ain't no alpha stuff. That ain't alpha. That's me being me. That's me being me. I don't kiss women's asses. I don't care what she want. That goes for her and my mama. My mama can't make me do some shit I don't want to do. Because I have integrity. That's why. I move when I move. You don't dictate shit to me. You don't dictate nothing to me. You see? But see, a lot of you dudes display online what you display in real life. Y'all on here cucked out, dry dicking, because you do it in real life. A lot of y'all who are married got to get up on here and dry dick other women because your wife don't want you no more. Because you already got caught dry dicking on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook before you bought your little cornball ass to YouTube. And start coming up in here thinking you speaking for men when you really trying to get you a little chick. Coming up in here muddying the waters. Watering down the energy. This space has lost its integrity. Because of the lack of checks and balances. The lack of men calling dudes out. Yo, bro, what you doing, bro? What are you doing? You do that, a dude will call you a hater. Oh, he just mad. Mad at what, bro? If we all brothers, if we all here in the name of Black Male Agency and men's rights activism, if I see you acting goofy, I'm supposed to pull your coat. I'm supposed to pull your coat. Y'all dudes call that hating. Around here, that's called hating on another brother. This is the problem. This is the problem. Because y'all think integrity is something that you can give away. That's the problem. That's the problem. And you dudes think that that's not an issue. Y'all think that what y'all doing hasn't caused what we have now. It is due to the lack of integrity. I keep telling y'all, men are not supposed to be whores. A man is never supposed to be able to be purchased. Okay? See? Nor does a man ever supposed to get to a point of desperation where he seeks counsel from his enemies. And that's what y'all did. Y'all put this space in such a messed up place that y'all had to go and run to the hyenas to save the space. Y'all wouldn't cut a deal with the gynocracy so y'all could still have a space. But y'all are the same dudes who talk about the goddamn welfare system and social services and talk about how black women go to the system to save their own ass. Well, what did y'all do to save this space? You ran to the women. Y'all ran to the women, the same women y'all say run to the white man. How ironic is that? It speaks to the lack of integrity that you guys have. How y'all talk out both sides of your mouth. See, you talk out of both sides of your mouth. That's why you lack integrity. That's how we know you lack integrity. Because you talk out both sides of your mouth. One minute, she runs to the system because she need help. But then we don't need women, especially black women, because they broke. Combined, they have a total net worth of -$3 and all of this goofy stuff y'all said. But who saved the space? Who saved the space? Shout out to Grinch. Appreciate you, fam. But who saved the space? Who's the reason why that this space is running with some organization now? Y'all got a little organization around there. It's because some broads around there. Some broads around there. You know, y'all start wanting to clean up when women around. You want to clean up your house. You want to clean up your background. Because there's some broads around. You want to put on nasty suit jackets. Drink toilet water out of wine glasses. Oh, now you want to act like you didn't got your shit together. But when the masculine mercenaries were saying, yo, we need to tighten up, man. These women gonna come in and take over. It was, oh, they hating. They hating. Now it's, we got sexy women in the black manosphere. We got women. You heard Obsidian over there happy with his avatar agency having ass. We got women, y'all. We got women. We got women, y'all. We got Jessica Xavier. We got Sister George. We got Concrete Rose. We got women, y'all. We got attractive women around here. Shows you what he was all about. He told y'all what he always was about. trying to get him a little woman. This is why 90% of the men are in the black manosphere. They're either trying to get in a relationship or trying to get out one. Let me repeat that. Most of the men that are around here in this space are trying to get in a relationship or trying to get out one. We got women. No, you don't. You got avatars. But this is the goofy stuff I'm talking about. Where you got dudes bragging about having females around them. This is the same guy who said he don't even care for women are not even supposed to be in this space. According to the old man. Oh, but now we got women. Now let's have the conversation. Why don't you have a conversation with women in real life, buddy? Why don't you reconcile the differences you have with women in real life and stop just doing it online? Won't you do it in real life? Won't you reconcile and fix the relationships you have with women in your real life? These avatars don't care. But once again, that speaks to the lack of integrity of these men. You want to come on here and make yourself seem like you the closest thing to God. But in real life, women can't stand you. They can't stand you. Women don't even talk to you. Women don't even say hi to you. But you come, we got women's. We got women's. The lack of integrity. The lack of integrity. And you think she don't know that? Because them women don't even like you. But you're sitting there promoting them. Lack of integrity. And we're going to speak about this a lot more, man. We're going to speak about this a lot more because at the end of the day, it needs to be said. It needs to be said. You want to know why you six-figure dudes always getting your pockets ran? Because you don't got no goddamn integrity. You don't have no integrity. That's why a broad can always get your money. Because you don't have no integrity. As a man, you're not stomped down in your game. There's certain things a man is not supposed to do. And a woman that you deal with supposed to know that about you. She's supposed to know he ain't going for this shit. Even if she try it, she's still gonna know, I don't think this gonna work, but I'm gonna try it anyway. These women be trying, y'all, and they know they gonna be successful. That's why they keep talking shit. Because they know you lack integrity. They know that already. And they stay away from the men who don't lack integrity. The men who don't lack integrity, they stay away from them. Stay away from them. It's obvious. And you don't have to say you have integrity. I never said I had integrity. Not one time this year. You never heard me say, well, I have integrity. Because you don't have to say that. People can see it in how you move. And most people who don't have integrity, when they're around guys who have integrity or they witness men who do, they become jealous of it and they project the hate onto you by calling you a hater. They mad that they don't possess the integrity you have. So what they do is they project their hatred onto you. That's why they call you a hater. Because they really mad at the fact that you could do some shit they can't do, which is not be a dick rider, which is not be a fence jumper, was not to be tag along and to be a man's dingleberry. See, a lot of these guys, they despise that in other men. They despise that because they do everything to be accepted, and then they wonder why homeboy over here could get the respect and the homage he get, and he don't have to do what I do. He don't have to super chat and cash app behind the scenes and gossip about dudes that they quote unquote rock with behind the scenes to be friends and have a YouTube friendly network because they really don't have the content to build a channel. They don't have the content to build a channel. Ask them what their channel about. Matter of fact, don't even ask them. Go in the about section of these goofies channels and see what it's about. That'll show you right there the type of integrity you dealing with. What is your channel about? Do you have is this a reaction channel where you just make conversation based off what you saw go on around in the black manosphere? Is that the crux of your content? That's not content, bro. That's a reaction. That's reaction shit. You play a video and react to it. That's not manosphere content. That's not manosphere content. That's not speaking to black men. But that's accepted around here because of the lack of integrity. The lack of integrity. See, because if it really was about some business, the subject matter will be potent like it was a couple of years ago. Subject matter will be potent. We'll have more and more streams coming out per day with some potency to it. Not just a bunch of entertainment and the new version of Maury Povich. See, because a lot of you dudes, platforms represent daytime television. It represents The Maury Show, Jerry Springer, Divorce Court. That's what a lot of this manosphere content is. Daytime talk show shit. Ricky Lake, Jenny Jones. That's what we dealing with here, y'all. That's what we dealing with. Perez Hilton. That's what we dealing with. Why? Due to the lack of integrity. The lack of integrity. And it seems like this is foreign to y'all. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Exactly, Sunkissed. Wendy Williams. But then we wonder why black men don't have nothing we could call our own. It's due to the lack of integrity. And this is why I say, man, we got to heal before we build. That's why I say what I say, man. That's why I say we gotta heal before we build, man. Right, Sally, Jesse, Raphael, all that stuff, man. That's why we gotta heal, man. And when I say we, I'm including me. Because I don't do projection. That's true. Shout out to brother P that in the building. That's true. That's true. A lot of guys said morality is irrelevant. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. And you definitely can't have no integrity if you don't have no morality. That's true. That's true. You'll do anything. Whatever works, works. And that's what these dudes did. They went around slapping shit against the wall, and whatever sticks, it sticks. Shooting in the dark. Only way I'm shooting in the dark if my gun got a flashlight. And that's a figure of speech, YouTube. But y'all understand what I'm saying? And that's a fact, brother P. That. A lot of these guys spoke against morality. That's why y'all leader is a sodomite. That's why y'all leader is a sodomite, because y'all spoke against having morality. See, don't say you a person that don't believe in morality, but you not okay with sodomy. See, if you against sodomy and all of those things, you are men of morale. You do have morality. You do. If you decided to not deal with homeboy no more because of this, you do have morality. If you stop following Hassan Campbell, when we found out that he became a willing participant in Bam's sexual deviance, people stopped rocking with him because you have morality. You can't have integrity without morality. It's a fact. Because integrity is standing up for what you believe in. So if you're standing behind, oh, you believe in sodomy. You believe in male on male and male on boy. You believe in pederasty. Because when men touch little boys, that's a pederast. That is what Africa Bambaataa was, a pederast. He only touched boys. He's a pederast. And that's who O'Shea is. His new name is Baby Bambaataa. That's Baby Bam. No morality. None. A sexual deviant. A low-life piece of trash. And O'Shea father loved his piece of shit son enough to not call him a piece of shit in front of us. That man. I had no choice but to respect that brother for that, because he know his son a piece of shit. But that's what he said I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna say my son a piece of shit in front of y'all. You know what that's called? That's called having integrity. I'm not gonna call my son a piece of shit in front of thousands and thousands and millions of strangers. But I know he ain't shit. Your father got integrity, boy. And if you go back and watch the beginning of the goddamn video, O'Shea father said out his mouth, he don't know what's going on. He said he been so goddamn sick, he ain't even been able to get out the bed. But when his son called him with this, he got up. That's called integrity, boy. He got up for his son. Because O'Shea called him crying. Cornelius. He called him crying. He called his daddy crying, boo-hooing. And he said, son, I don't care what happened. Stop crying. I'm going to fix it. Stop crying, boy. I'm going to fix it. That's what he told his son. I'm going to fix it. Don't worry about it. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to do as much as I can to fix this shit. That's integrity. That's integrity, man. So shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Probably did pay. You right. You right, family. He probably did cut his pops a check. Because his pop said he'd been bedridden. He couldn't even get out of his bed. He'd been so sick. Probably did send his pops some bread. Probably sent the bread he owed his pops. His pops ain't needing for nothing, man. But yeah, he probably did cut a check. That's what I think Umar did with his pops. He paid his pops. He went crying to his daddy. Why? Why? Why you think he went and cried to his daddy? Because the man lacked integrity. That's why. He can't defend himself. That's why. He's a maggot. Just like these dudes go and cry to their YouTube daddies. See, O'Shea couldn't go crying to his YouTube daddy because his YouTube daddy disowned his ass because he disrespected and disowned his own YouTube daddy, which is Angry Man. Angry Man is his goddamn YouTube daddy, but he ain't got no respect for his YouTube daddy. So he had to run to his real father. See? He couldn't run to his YouTube daddy. Good. So that's why he went to his actual biological father. Because he couldn't run the AM. See? See what happens when you burn bridges? But people who burn bridges is people who, what? Lack integrity. Lack integrity. Right. Faja. He called his Fajer. Remember that off Austin Powers? Are you my Fajer? Brother Peter said, dudes say DS1 is too preachy. But Romans 10:14 says, how could they call on someone they don't believe? How can they believe someone they can't hear? And how can they hear without a preacher? That's going to stay up there till I wrap up the show. I'm too preachy. But look what the Bible said. How can they call on someone they don't believe? How can they believe in someone they can't hear? Didn't I tell y'all that your woman must submit to your word first? How's she gonna believe who you are and what you possess if she can't hear what you're telling her and what you're trying to teach her? Same thing for the men. And how can they hear without a preacher? These dudes, Brother P, they'll call me a preacher, right, bruh? But they got every goddamn Kanye West album. They'll call me a preacher, but they listen to Kendrick Lamar. They'll call me a preacher, but you got these guys running around here talking about church on the move. You got these guys running around here talking about church, but they call me a preacher. But last time I checked, one of the greatest players in goddamn earth, his name is Bishop Don Magic Wand. And last time I checked, we got a brother named who? The high priest, Reverend Seymour. Last time I checked, last time I checked the game, what we talking about? Shout out to Brother P Dad. What we talking about here? But shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to this afternoon show. We will be back later on tonight. We will be back later on tonight. she said, go on, Nip. Shout out to everybody, man. Much love. Much love to everybody who tuned in. Much love to everybody who tuned in this afternoon. Make sure you hit the like button. If you enjoyed the show, make sure you financially support the show, man. Cash App, $SheepStaySleepTV. Y'all hit that cash station, man. Y'all hit that cash station, man. Cash App, $SheepStaySleepTV, man. Cash App, $SheepStaySleepTV. And as y'all know, I'm your host, DS1 Ross of Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, we gotta heal before we build. We gotta heal before we build. We gotta heal before we build. Hit the link in the description box, fellas. We have a solution, a herbal solution, not a medicine, not a pill. This is herbs. Something that can work directly with your chemical makeup, brothers. We all know that, black men, with our insides are designed different from other men. With this product, you got 22 herbs, and it speaks to your whole overall health. Speaks to overall health. It speaks to your brain functions. If you have a lot of brain fog, it'll help you with that. If you need to get up and go, it's going to give you hours and hours of energy. and not a boost of energy, but natural energy. And it also speaks to your libido. So brothers, hit the link in the description box and let's get on our A game. This is DS1 Ross and Sheep Stay Sleep TV, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
This is A Game, fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects. This is A Game, fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
If you wanna be on top, you better bring your A game. Can't nobody stop me 'cause I'm always on my A game. If you wanna be the bitch, you still ain't good, they gonna talk to you on the